into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you, 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 won't you let the light shine through. In the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you.
Good evening there. I was about to say it's Steve here from the Elite FPL podcast, but it's not just me, it's Jason from the Elite FPL podcast, where we are live on Twitch. We are previewing game week 15. We have got our predictions up and running up on the screen. We have the history for tonight. We find out who the history is suggesting who to captain. And not only that, but the FA Cup draw is live right now. So I will keep you up to date with any interesting fixtures that turn up, but my guess will be that Man City will be at home to someone like Oxford, Colchester, whoever like that, as they always seem to do, and we, Burnley, will get some League Two mid-table opposition that we won't care about. But Jason, Yesterday has passed. The weekend's gone.
Yeah.
Are we excited for tomorrow?
Minus
Wednesday,
12 is
Thursday?
minus 12's gone. That's the history, man. And talking about the history, we'll find out a little bit more about the history. But hello to everybody. Sal's Twitch, FPL James Bang. Hey, how you doing, James? We've got Undisputed Don there, Diamond J, Gabriel Rop. We've got Dark Gam. Welcome, Dark Gam. We've got Chelsea Flyer there, Alex Jensen. We've got the Footy Quiz. Hey, Footy Quiz. Tahir FPL. We've got FPL Mechanic there, and aka Julius24. Welcome. And a lot of you, the usual suspects in chat there. And it's a pleasure to be here live on Twitch. Gee whiz, how you doing, buddy? With your little sword there, Brew. Just in time. Hey, Shaz. Yeah, I'm sporting my my hoodie. I've had this hoodie for quite some time, but I think it's appropriate that I'm going to wear it because, I actually love it. I love being on Twitch. It's a great place to be. Steve-O, how about you? You excited for Game Week 15?
Yeah, only because it's a turnaround for me. The next 2 game weeks are the the Kane test. I'm testing what Kane does over the next 2. I've said that I need a minimum of a goal and an assist from him over the next 2. I'd be very happy with that, as he's a differential. If he gets me more than that, I'd be extremely happy because, as you keep saying about his price and everything, it will keep going up and up and up. I am actually, I don't think I'll do it today, but I am certainly looking at Crystal Palace defence based on the conversation last night. Again, it's always fascinating hearing various people's opinions regarding your move for Guaita. Again, I'm going to clarify this point. I didn't have an issue with you bringing in Guaita. I just find it a bit odd that you've done it for a -4, but whatever, you've done it. And I do think that Crystal Palace are perfectly fine moving forward defensive-wise. And yeah, I think listening to what Charlie said, G-Wiz said, I certainly think that you're onto something. But I'd be going with it. I'm not going to be going for a goalkeeper. I'd be going with a defender.
Oh well, we'll see. But I just want to say very quickly before we get into full flow, reminder to everybody that this upcoming game week, games will be on Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime is available for 30 days free. So if you haven't got it already, get yourself signed up for 30 days free Amazon Prime. And importantly, it's worth mentioning that with Amazon Prime, you get an added benefit of having Twitch Prime for free. And Twitch Prime, because Twitch is owned by Amazon, you get to have a free subscription to a stream of your choice. Could be any stream you want for absolute free. So what happens is you subscribe to them for free, and then Amazon essentially gives half of that subscription to the streamer. Just throwing it out there. So anyone that's got Amazon Prime subscriptions going on, link your account to Twitch, and you can subscribe for free. There you go.
Also,
and I know that G-Wiz did it.
Yeah, to add to that, because last night I
oh my god, here we go, our first one. There we go. Sweet boy with that subscription. Thank you, buddy.
Oh,
just like that, there we go.
Jason.
Just like that with Twitch Prime. There we go.
You've actually got a GIF of yourself. Very clever.
I thought it was unfair just having a GIF of me. You, sorry. GIF of you. Clever. We have to have one of each, and then you wait. We've got some other ones going as well. If we get raided by anyone, if we get raided or anything like that, we've got different ones.
Oh, fantastic!
Donations that may be coming along. But anyway, it's fine. Thank you ever so much again, sweet boy. I appreciate that. Right. So yeah, the swords, Wiz. That just means you're a moderator, dude. The moderator is a sword, but you probably do know that. Zimmy Pog, there we go. Thank you, man. Zimmy, tier 1. Thank you, dude. Appreciate that, Zimmy. That's really kind of you. We were talking about it before. We went live. Actually, about 2 minutes before we went live. I've looked at the analytics on YouTube since our strike, and I'm telling you now, it's like a flat line, isn't it? At the moment, I think YouTube is punishing us massively on our channel at the moment. So whatever, I'm not going to say anymore. So yeah, anyway, Game Week 15. Have we got anyone that wants to come on the show and do the predictions with us?
We'll give them a few. If anybody wants to come live on air to represent the callers, somebody different. We don't want people that have already been on. But anybody that's different, that wants to represent you guys in the Elite FPL community, obviously it was James Bang last time. He beat myself, Jason, in the history, so congratulations to James. But if you want to get live on there, come onto the Discord waiting room and we'll get somebody on to represent the callers. But what I will say is that obviously tomorrow, Wednesday and Thursday, we do have a full set of Premier League fixtures. And because it's on Amazon Prime, I'd like to think that Amazon Prime is used by quite a lot of our viewers. Ironically, I don't use it because I don't use Amazon, but I'd like to think that if we could potentially get a person watching an individual game, and then we can have them like GW and James Bang on.
That was amazing, by the way.
Yes, it was.
GW and James Bang are in chat at the moment. That was absolutely amazing, having people watching the games, reporting back what was going on. Obviously, we were able to listen in on the radio. But the thing is, someone's saying about the subscriber badge. I think the first is the subscriber badge. Yeah. I'm not really sure about that. What happens? I think we have to get to 15 subscribers and then we get something different. I don't know. I haven't done it like this before. I've never had 15 subscribers. What about the crown? The crown is Twitch Prime. If you've got Twitch Prime, that gives you the crown. There you go. So yes.
Well, we have Sultan side. It'd be great to get Sultan on as a huge regular contributor to the show. He was on last night, of course, doing very, very well in our Captaincy League, and now he's going to represent you guys for your predictions.
Sultan Saeed, you're live on
Hi,
air.
yes, Jason. Hi, Steve.
Good evening, Sultan. Evening. Are you all set?
Good evening, mate. Good evening.
Yeah. I've got all my predictions written down already, so good to go.
It's good
Because
to
you're
go.
It is a question for you, Sultan. What I'd be interested in is, do you do your own predictions just by yourself to help you choose your team? Because you're doing very well this season.
I don't use it to, help my team because predictions are, they can vary. Sometimes you do good, sometimes you do bad. But I do a prediction game usually every week. I started doing it last season. So been doing it for.
How well do you normally get on?
Think out of like 200 something people last season, I placed around 30th, so not too bad.
Well done. Well, let's see how you get on this particular.
Yeah, the footy quiz. The footy quiz asks, do I need to download an app to watch on my laptop? Absolutely not. I use the web browser Google Chrome. I use Google Chrome to watch Twitch on. You don't need to do any apps or anything for a laptop. I would recommend using the app for a mobile phone, but I certainly wouldn't recommend using the app for a laptop on the Windows Store. I would go with what you're doing on the browser. As long as you've got a Chrome, you should be good. It's not letting you scroll down the chat. Maybe just refresh the page. You may have to watch another ad again. I do apologise. Twitch are pretty crazy on ads. But they're more generous than YouTube, I must say. I'm ready to say wayo wayo, says GWiz. We haven't had a wayo from GWiz in ages, actually. We need to get the boom boom boom. Everybody say wayo. There we go. When do you get your first emote? I think after 15 subscribers, Zimmy. I think 15. So we need to try and encourage people with Amazon Prime to get Twitch Prime, and then we can hopefully get 15 subscribers. Tell your friends, tell your family. I got my boss at work who's got Amazon Prime to make a Twitch account today, to link his Amazon Prime to Twitch, and then to subscribe to us. There you go. And he hasn't even got you know what fantasy football is. But anyway, all my family of Amazon. There we go. There you go, Paulie FPL. There we go. You can be one of our what's the word? Hype squad. You can hype us up to other people. Tell your nan, tell your brothers, tell your cousins, tell your mothers. Shaz United. How do you link it? I think you're right. So there's a link, right? If you just Google, can I link? Just basically link Amazon Prime to Twitch Prime. It's literally takes about 5 seconds. All you got to do is click the link, put in your Amazon account username and password, and that's it. You've done it. Looks like I'm getting another free trial, says Carl in chat. Anyway, enough of that because it's Salout City right now. It's a pleasure to have you on, Sultan Saeed. You've written down all your fixtures, all your predictions this evening. Are you confident that you're going to have a good game week 15? Is your team all set? We're not.
My team's looking all good. Yeah. I think I'm pretty much locked and ready, to be honest with you. I don't think I'm going to make a change now. So yeah.
Excellent. So, Steve, do you want to kick us off? Obviously, Tuesday tomorrow night. The game, first game is at 7:30. It's Palace home to Bournemouth. My double Palace assets looking to score big in that game and to put a big embarrassed face emoji on everyone in chat. Go on then, Steve-O. Do you want to start us off?
Yeah, it's the usual. It's the usual way, really. We go through our predictions. I calculate. We do a bit of the point scoring game where essentially it's 1 point for correct outcome, 2 points for nearest the score, and 3 points for bang on the money. I'll be telling you what the history thinks the score will be. I'll also give you a little statistic. I've got a couple of questions, a bit of trivia. For you, Sultan, and one for you, for both of you, basically, regarding two of the fixtures. A bit of a history lesson, shall we say. I've also gone with the three popular captains. What I'm going to do is the three popular captains' picks on Fantasy Football Scout. So basically the top three that are winning the vote at the moment. And we kick off just like the FA Cup draw right now, and it's Crystal Palace versus Bournemouth. Sultan Saeed, what do you think?
So I've got written down 2-1 Palace for this one.
Oh.
I think Zaha's going to inspire a Palace win. They're just going to edge it, I think.
Yeah, the chat is saying 2-1 to Bournemouth. Dark Gam, Anurag, Chelsea Flyer going with 2-1 to Bournemouth. 2-1 to Bournemouth says VAR 14-2. 1-1 draw, James Bang. Thanks Grill86 for the follow. We've got Yassine Klaus saying 2-1. I'm going to ask Steve-O first. Steve-O, your thoughts?
I think that Crystal Palace, I'm actually going exactly the same way as Sultan. I think Crystal Palace are just going to edge this. It's the start of their easy fixtures, and I'm going 2-1 as well, Jason.
2-1, I'm going to go exactly the same. I can't believe this. It's the first time we've ever had it on Elite FPL. Everyone's going with the same score prediction, 2-1.
That happens all the time. It always happens.
No, not all three of us.
But of course,
Really?
Lincoln is. We always get three. It's happened quite regularly, three of us.
Okay.
But,
There you go.
but what I will say, what hasn't happened is all four. So you, me, the caller, and the history all going the same way. And guess what? The history's not going the same way. It's going 2-2. The statistics for this game is there has been 2 2-2 draws. There's been 1 1-1 draw. There's been a minimum of 3+ goals. Just some breaking news. Wolves are at home to Manchester United.
Yay! We're going to lose that game.
Great.
Another cup game at Molineux for Man United. And Leicester have been drawn against Wigan and Chelsea at home. Who did I see? Chelsea were at home against somebody. Fulham are at home to Aston Villa. So there we are. There's some of the Chelsea are home to Nottingham Forest. They're the Premier League teams that are drawn right now. Oh, and just drawn now is Newcastle away at Rochdale. But just to finish off the statistics for this particular game, there's been a minimum of 3+ goals over the last 4 fixtures. But in 3 of the last 6, there's been over 4 goals in the fixture. So, Jason, your clean sheet in this particular game is looking a bit daunting indeed. And then the final game of Tuesday evening is Burnley versus Man City. Sultan Saeed, do you give us any hope at all?
Unfortunately not, Steve. I'm going to be going for... I can't decide between a 2-1 win to City or a 3-1. I think I'll go 2-1 City for this. I think after last week, they'll just about get the win.
Cardiff have been drawn at home to Forest Green or Carlisle. Rochdale are at home to Boston or Newcastle. There we go. Rochdale versus Boston or Newcastle. And Charlton at home to West Brom. Somebody asked about Spurs. Has Spurs been drawn yet?
Sheffield United have just been drawn against AFC Flyde. Flyde. Who? So Jason, Burnley versus Man City.
Burnley versus Man City. I think that you're right. I think it's going to be a drubbing. I think that Man City will have to. There's no doubt about it. They'll have to pick up and try to make a statement here, really. And we're coming into the congestion of fixtures. This is the time where Man City could potentially catch up some points if Liverpool were to drop any. Burnley. I wouldn't be happy. I wouldn't be very confident owning Nick Pope. Put it that way in this game. I certainly think that Man City can get 3 or 4 goals easily. And I don't. Maybe 1 goal for Burnley. I'm going to go 3-1 to Man City. Liverpool versus Everton.
They just seem to be picking out Premier League teams at the moment.
Southampton at Huddersfield as well.
Yeah, it's just all Premier League teams being drawn.
Wow.
At the hat.
What a game.
So you're going 3-1. That's exactly as I... Hilarious. Oh, here's Bournemouth. Who have Bournemouth got? Bournemouth are at home to Luton Town. So you've just mentioned about the fact that in the Crystal Palace Bournemouth game, 3 of us out of the 4 are going with the same score. Brighton have now been picked out. What's going on here? It's ridiculous. All Premier League teams are just being picked out. So it's just basically Tottenham, Man City, Arsenal and West Ham.
Bournemouth versus Luton.
But yeah, I'm going 3-1 as well. Exactly the same as the history. I think that they never do well against Man City. Although, when I look at the history statistics, actually at home, just like with Newcastle, it's not actually been that easy for Man City whatsoever. In the last 6, we've played them twice, only twice at home. They've won just 1-0. And we drew against them 1-1. However, if this was away from home, completely different story. They've scored 17 goals and we've scored once. So Man City have just been picked out the hat. Of course, they're at home to Port Vale. Ha! Typical. Absolutely typical. But yeah, I'm going 3-1, just like the history, Jason.
Just want to say thanks again to Grill86 for that tier 1 subscription. It's very kind of you, very generous. Thank you. Man City versus Port Vale, yeah, great. Yeah, so what was your prediction? Sorry, Man City Burnley?
3-1, and Tottenham have been drawn to Middlesbrough away. Wow. Just been drawn right now. There we are.
Let me just put in my predictions. So there we go. So 2-1, and then I'm going to go 3-1 to.
So yeah, moving on to Wednesday evening, it's Chelsea versus Aston Villa. So Saeed, will Chelsea bounce back and will Abraham start the game, do you think?
Unsure on Abraham, but I do think Chelsea will win this. I've got 2-1 Chelsea written down here.
Watford at home to Tranmere. You don't think Abraham's going to start then?
To be honest with you, I have no idea. I'll have to research that one. But
apparently Lampard said that they're just analysing at the moment. He just needs to get out a bit of movement and everything. Norwich are away at Preston.
Will Tammy Abraham play, Steve-O? Yes or no? In your thoughts?
If I was Frank Lampard,
I wouldn't risk him.
I wouldn't risk him. No.
No.
Although I bet Tammy Abraham's desperate to play.
Yeah, he's desperate
because he's away. He'll be playing against obviously the club that he was playing for last season. And I'd like to think that. Talking of Crystal Palace, they are at home to Derby. Crystal Palace at home to Derby.
I want to say thank you to Chaban82 with that Twitch Prime subscription. That's very kind of you. Linked his Amazon Prime to Twitch. How easy was it, Chaban?
It's now, so Chelsea versus Aston Villa. I'm going exactly the same way as Sultan Saeed. 2-1. Jason, you're doing the same.
Wow. I'm going to go one more. I'm going to go 3-1 to Chelsea. There you go.
Blimey, 3-1 to Chelsea. Statistics, the history's going 2-0. Chelsea have won 5 out of the last 6. Of those 5 games that they've won, they've scored 13 goals, and Aston Villa only 2. Moving on to, what seemed to be the most popular captaincy choice. I didn't even mention a popular captain choice for the Crystal Palace game, would you believe, Jason? So in the top 3 on Fantasy Football Scout, Zaha is 3rd, would you believe?
Oh.
And his history versus Bournemouth is this. 5 starts, 1 sub-appearance of the last 6. He's got 1 goal and 3 assists. And you maybe think, oh, that's pretty good. However, of those, there's been 13 goals scored by Crystal Palace, and that's all he's got in those appearances that they've scored 13 goals, 1 goal and 3 assists. So not looking that great at the moment. But you never know. Tomorrow he's on form, scored 2 in 2. But yes, Leicester versus Watford. Sultan, a lot of people are... Oh, Burnley are at home too. It's not going to be Blackburn. Surely not. No, it's not. It's Peterborough.
Did you mention the Arsenal versus Leeds?
No, is that who they got? Did it?
Yeah, Arsenal versus Leeds. That'll be a good game.
That's a huge game. That's probably going to be televised.
That'll be goals galore. That will.
Yeah, I completely agree with you there. We'll talk like I said. Sultan Saeed, do you have any hope for Leicester and Watford? And what do you think about people potentially triple captaining Jamie Vardy?
Oof, Jamie Vardy. I think is still one to wait. I think just double game week. I think it's going to be either 2-1 or 3-1 to Leicester. I've got written down 2-1, but for this, I think I'll say 3-1. 3-1 Leicester.
Are you just copying me? Have you got a camera above me or something?
Interestingly, by the way, Steve, you know, you were saying about me, the caller, you two, and the history. We've gone 3-1. They haven't had the same prediction. It would have been the same prediction, but I changed my answer for this for the City and Burnley game. I actually had 3-1 City written down as well, so that would have been interesting.
You changed it.
Yeah.
Well, this is interesting. So the chat, Chelsea Flyer saying 4-0, Yassine saying 4-0, Anurag 3-0, Simon J 3-0 to Leicester, Blue Danube Joe 4-0 to Leicester. It's Raw 12G saying 5-0 to Leicester. Quite a lot of these. I see a pattern emerging here. We got. Hang on a second. 2-0 to Leicester from G Wiz. Nish the Star 2-0. Padraig 2-0. I'm gonna go with a solid 2-0. I'm gonna go with 2-0. That's a good score line. I agree with Padraig and Nish.
2-0. I'm going with the same way as Sultan, although I well done, Paulie. I've just won £200 off my mate from work. I said earlier that Man United would draw Wolves away.
Wow, like literally, you gambled £200 on that.
Yeah,
that's
send the
mental.
lot away. Well done.
Wow.
Blimey. Who your captain and Paulie will copy you. I'm going 3-0 to Leicester. I think that this should be a very, very comfortable victory indeed. The history's going 2-0 to Leicester. Bizarrely, if this was at Watford's ground, Watford have won the last 3 2-1 versus Leicester, whereas at Leicester, at the King Power, Leicester have won all 3. 2 of them being 2-0 and 1 of them being 3-0. So I'd like to think that Jamie Vardy will do something. And the history for Jamie Vardy as a popular captaincy pick: 6 starts, 3 goals, 1 assist.
Dark Gammon chat saying, Steve-O, take a 9-0 bet for this game.
Well, they lost 8-0, didn't they?
Go for it.
Now moving on to Jason's team.
Zimmy Pog has cheered 100 bits. Now, for the people who don't know, bits are this little currency that's on Twitch. I'm clued up on it a little bit, but thank you ever so much for that. I think it's a penny a bit or something, isn't it, Zimmy Pog? So thank you for that. And you got a little purple badge next to your name. There you go. Well done.
Brilliant.
I think Mane will outscore Vardy. Says Tushar in chat. We'll get to that. Wait for
the history on that one.
Yes. So yes, next game, Steve-O.
Yeah. It's both your teams. It's Man U, Spurs. Sultan, have you got any hope for United?
Well, I don't think we'll lose it because even though we've been shocking this season, I think United will really want to, lose to Mourinho. Mourinho won't want to lose, so I put down a draw, and I think it's going to be 2-2.
Another 2-2 at Old Trafford. Jason.
I think United are going to concede. I'm going to go with a draw. How bad is it for me? I think a draw would be a good result for United. I really do.
Probably with Jason, yeah, at this point.
I'm going to go with a 1-1.
1-1. 1-1. You're
James
not.
Bang saying 1-1 as well.
Well, I'm going 2-1 to Spurs. I was thinking 1-0, 2-0 to Spurs, but I think Mourinho's going to be rubbing his hands with glee after seeing that embarrassment yesterday. And I'm sorry, but if Spurs really want to go for it, to hell with it. I think that. Tell you what, though, Son and Kane are very tempting for me as a captaincy option. I know FPL Penguin has got the armband on his. He did it in his video. He said that he's looking at potentially captaining Son versus Man United. He's predicting 2-1 to. In fact, when Penguin did his predictions, I looked at it and I was just like, they're virtually the same as mine. Thinking alike there. But the history's going 2-1 to Man U. Would you believe? Man U have won 4 out of the last 6, 2 at home, 2 away. There's also been 4 clean sheets in this fixture, so there could be a clean sheet either way, and particularly in this one. Southampton Norwich is the next fixture. What are your thoughts on this, Sultan?
I think this is going to be a 1-1.
1-1, despite such rubbish defenses, more to the point.
Well, yeah, but rubbish attackers really as well, to be honest with you.
Rubbish attackers, Pookie, Cantwell, Ings, that Jempo or something. Redmond.
I don't know. I think it'll be one of those just absolutely awful matches, I think.
Jason, do you agree with someone here?
I think it's going to be a narrow win for Southampton. I'm going to go with a 1-0 win.
Clean sheet. I think there's going to be another 2-2 for Norwich.
Really?
I'm going. Yeah, I think it's going to be goals galore. I think both teams don't care.
In fact, Harbour Boy agrees with you, and so does Chelsea Flyer and Dark Gam, to be honest. And we've got Ward Prowse. You forgot him as well for Southampton.
In this particular fixture, the history's going 3-2, a high-scoring game here. There's been 3 1-0s in this fixture, 2 for Norwich, 1 for Southampton. But at St Mary's, there's been 10 goals scored in 3 of the fixtures, and 8 of them have gone in Southampton's favour, 2 for Norwich. A 3-0, I can't even read my own writing, a 4-2, and a 1-0. So it could be, as Paul E's saying, a Pookie party. And just finding out now that Messi has won the Ballon d'Or.
Oh, wow.
Apparently it's been leaked. And Van Dijk has come second. Thank you for that. That's not official, but it's apparently been leaked. So thank you to hear for that.
Interesting.
Now, this is the game that I think is going to be a bit boring. It's Wolves versus West Ham, Sultan.
Yeah.
Wolves versus West Ham. I think it's going to be 2-1 to Wolves.
2-1 to Wolves. So you think that the West Ham, result's going to mean absolutely nothing that happened over the weekend?
Gee Whiz is saying that Van Dijk's due another goal. Sorry, yeah. Sorry, Sultan. Sorry. Okay.
I don't know. I think Jimenez, will reward his owners this midweek.
Okay,
with more than an assist. Yeah, I think. I think I'm inclined to agree. I think it's going to be a comfortable win for Wolves. I don't think West Ham are going to reply. I think it's going to be 2-0 for the home team. 2-0 to Wolves. And we've got Chelsea Flyer saying 1-0, Sean 9871 saying 1-0, Harbour Boy saying 1-0 to Wolves, Footy Quiz saying 2-0 to Wolves, Anurag saying 2-0 to Wolves, and Nisha Star saying 2-2. Abdul 3-1 to Wolves, Undisputed Don 2-0 to Wolves. So getting a bit of a pattern here, 2-3-0s. My volume's low. My volume low? Really? Right, I'll turn it up a little bit for you. I'm not going to go crazy on it.
Okay. moving on to, well, I think it's going to be 1-0. I think it's just going to be a tightish game, and I think Wolves will just come through. The history, like Jason said, is going 2-0. There has been 4 clean sheets in the last 6 fixtures. 2 of the games have been 1-0 apiece. There's been 1-2-0 in this victory and a 3-0 in this victory as well. For this game, it could be 1-0. The final game of Wednesday evening is, as what's happened in the FA Cup, Liverpool versus Everton. Sultan, do you think that Mane is a particular fixture?
I actually do, yeah. I think it's going to be 3-1 to Liverpool in this game. I think they're just going to absolutely go for it. So yeah, 3-1 to Liverpool, I think.
Jason?
Yeah, I think this could be quite an interesting game. Obviously, I think Everton will raise their game a little bit. I'm going to go with a victory to Liverpool because they seem to be getting everything right. They seem to be grinding out those victories. And I'm going to go with a 2-1 win to Liverpool.
That's exactly...
Abdul, sorry, very quickly. Abdul saying 3-2 Liverpool. But James Bang 2-0 to Liverpool. Finally getting a clean sheet. I'll take that. I'll take that. But they can't keep clean sheets in it. That's why I've gone with 2-1. Piotr saying 2-0. Sean up there saying, what are you saying, Sean? 2-1 to Paul. Yeah, sorry, Steve. Okay.
I was just going to say that I think this is going to be a tight game. I think, like you just said, Liverpool are just going to edge this. I mean, in the last 6 fixtures, Liverpool have won 4 games, 2-1. They beat Man City, of course, 3-1, and they drew with Napoli 1-1. But they're just, it's like you said, they're just eking out those results, just getting that one goal that they need to beat off teams. And yeah, I think this is going to be a 2-1 victory to Everton. The history's going 2-1 as well. The last 2, though, at Goodison Park have ended 0-0. But Liverpool have won of the 4 fixtures at home out of 6. Liverpool have won 3 out of 4 at home. So it looks like the home's going to be good for that one. But here's a question I've completely forgot. It's a bit of a trivia. I'll ask the trivia questions actually at the end because they're really good. I really do like these trivia questions that I found. From a captaincy point of view, the history, Mane has started 6 times against Everton. Only got the 1 goal. So, yeah, it's not looking great for him whatsoever. So, yeah, on to finally the games on Thursday. Sheffield United versus Newcastle, Sultan.
I think it's going to be 1-0 to Sheffield United.
That's exactly what I'm thinking. Jason?
I think Newcastle will score. I do. And that's not just because I'm benching Lundstrom that I'm saying that. I think this could be a bit of a shock. I'm going to go 2-1 to Newcastle.
Wow, that's exactly what the history says.
Going against the popular opinion of 2-0 to Sheffield, says Anurag and Abdul, and Dark Gam in chat. 3-0 to Sheffield United, says Musette returns again. I hope not. He's on my bench. He's only sitting there with 9 points last week. Harbour Boy 1-0 Sheffield United. Okay, I'm very much against popular opinion. It seems 2-0 Sheffield, 2-0. It's raw. Hey Block, how's it going, buddy? Welcome to Twitch, dude. Blue Daniel Joe.
Talking of did you see that tweet Block put out about his transfer by any chance?
Yeah, well, he didn't need to take a hit, did he?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, nice transfer, Block. Very nice transfer.
The history's going 2-1, like you said, to Newcastle. Newcastle have won 3. They've only met each other 5 times, and Newcastle have won 3 out of 5. 2 of them being 2-1. So again, the omens looking good for Newcastle. Finally, the final game of this midweek, and I do think that this midweek is going to throw up some real random scores as well. But we finally come on to Arsenal versus Brighton. Sultan, what are your thoughts on this?
I just have absolutely no faith in Arsenal, so I think I'm going to say 2-2 in this game.
Another 2-2, Jason?
I'm going to go with... this is going to be funny. I'm going to go with another bit of a shock here for Arsenal fans. I'm going to go with a 1-0 win to Brighton away.
What?
I know.
Wow.
I mean, that would be uproar. I mean, I think there'll be a riot if. I mean, I'm just looking at.
There we go. Everyone's saying 3-2 Arsenal, 3-1 Arsenal, 2-1 Arsenal, 2-1 Arsenal. Brighton upset. Oh, James Banks going with a Brighton upset, 2-1. There we go.
In the last six fixtures, in the last 6 fixtures, Arsenal have drawn 4 times. 2 of them being 2-2, 2 of them being 1-1. They've lost 2-0 to Arsenal and, of course, to Eintracht Frankfurt 2-1 as well. Well, I think they're going to turn their season around, so to speak.
Really?
And I think they're going to finally get a win here, and I think they're going to destroy Brighton. I'm going 3-1 to Brighton. The history's going 2-1. Although, interestingly, there's been 2 3-2s in this particular game. They were both at the Amex. 2 1-1s. Arsenal have only won 3 out of the last 6. There's only been 1 clean sheet.
They are draw merchants, aren't they? It wouldn't be surprising if it ends up 0-0 or 1-1 actually. But I'm going to go with a Brighton 1-0.
So, just to recap on the captaincy picks before I get onto the bit of trivia. Jamie Vardy, 6 starts, 3 goals, 1 assist. Mane, 6 starts, 1 goal versus Everton. And then Zaha, 5 starts, 1 sub-appearance, 1 goal, 3 assists. So on to the bit of trivia. I like this. This is a good question. I wonder if people in chat, listen up. This is a nice bit of trivia. So I wonder if anybody in chat will get the answer. We've got 2 questions here. So obviously the answer will come after I hear from Sultan and Jason and see a few people in chat. But here's the question. In August 21st, 2013 was when Chelsea last played Aston Villa. Well, not last, but it was all the way back when they played at Stamford Bridge against Aston Villa. They won 2-1. One of the goals was an own goal scored by Luna. What Chelsea player scored for, well, obviously scored the second goal, and who assisted the particular player?
Oh.
What year, sorry?
2013, August. It was on a Wednesday evening, would you believe?
I'm just trying to remember what kind of team they had. It'd probably be someone like Atto or something, wouldn't it?
Well, the names in chat are Lampard and Terry. I mean, they're just players that you know
well,
played.
That's
played.
Very
Yeah,
close.
yeah, exactly.
Trying
to think.
Very close.
Someone said Mata in the comments, but he was at United by then, wasn't he? Oh no, he wasn't. That was in January 2014, wasn't it? Yeah, he was. Yeah.
What year did Ashley Cole leave?
Oh, Chelsea Flyer. If you want to cheat, Chelsea Flyer has.
Oh, he knows.
I saw that. Yeah.
What year did Ashley Cole leave?
Oh, no idea. I wouldn't have a clue. Oh, we've got a couple of people.
Obviously, it wasn't Ashley Cole then.
No. Davy P. Chelsea Flyer have got it. It was Ivanovic, and Lampard got the assist.
Ivanovic.
Oh wow.
Now here's a question.
Lampard got the assist. I would have never got that. Never.
Who is the only playing player today from that Chelsea 15 or 18 squad on that day that is still at the club now?
At Chelsea?
Yeah. So a player back then was in the squad. They didn't play, but they were in the squad.
Oh,
and they're here now.
as Piliqueta.
Yeah.
The captain, yeah.
So the third question, I thought I only had 2. There's 3 questions. It's regarding Newcastle United. So on April the 7th, 2007, which current Premier League player played for Newcastle then? So a current Premier League player in 2007 played for Newcastle, but who is that player?
A current player in 12 years ago.
That's a long time ago.
12
God.
I want to see if chat get this, because they're gits. They seem to. No one's got it so far. So a player that's playing today.
I can't.
Who was it again for, Steve? Newcastle.
For Newcastle, yeah. I've seen somebody got it.
I'm trying to think of old.
2 people have got it.
I don't know, mate.
It is congratulations to Dejan, Shaban, to Shah. It is Milner. James Milner
Oh,
was
wow.
playing for Newcastle. He was in the starting team as well.
Really? I didn't.
Yeah.
Wow.
April the 7th, 2007.
The more you know.
I didn't even watch the Premier League back then, to be honest with you, so I would have got that.
Absolutely excellent. So there we have it, everybody. There's our predictions from myself, Jason, and Sultan Saeed representing you guys. So let's get straight to it. Are you going to be captaining Jamie Vardy, or are you going a differential?
I am going to go Vardy. I'm going to play it safe. I've climbed up the ranks.
Yeah.
So now I think it's time to play it safe, yeah.
Phil, is that you, the footy quiz? So Phil is asked to put an image up.
I've just seen that. Let's see what this is all about.
Quick look there, and let's put it up. Hang on 1 second.
Yes.
Hang on.
Yes. It's about the 6 games of Christmas.
The 6 game weeks of Christmas,
15 to 20.
To Phil, do you want to come on and talk to us about the Elite FPL 6 game weeks of Christmas? We're gonna obviously. I think we should extend that to Twitch subscribers. And talking of Twitch subscribers, FPL Noob with that subscribe with Twitch Prime. Thank you ever so much. That means we're 5 subscribers away from getting our first reward. I think we get emojis or something. 5 more subscribers will get an emoji or something to go with our channel. There you go. Thank you again, FPL Noob. I appreciate that. Opinion on Moura to Zaha? I think that's a very, very good move. Is that for a free transfer, or I wouldn't? Well, I took a point hit taking it, bringing in Zaha. So yeah, good move.
Not Nightbot's just.
Oh my god!
Someone for saying hello to you.
Okay, hang on. I'm gonna just turn Nightbot off. Give me a moment. I'm gonna turn Nightbot off because we've got about 1 million mods in chat. I don't think we need Nightbot around anymore. Nightbot was it was just a solution when we were streaming with no viewers. Hang on a second. I'm just gonna turn Nightbot off. I do apologise.
Whoever that was, hello. We've got Block FPL in the waiting room, Jason, if you want to bring Block on with...
Yeah, by all means, I'm just going to... There we go. We've got Phil and Block in. Hey, Phil. Hey, Block. Phil, first of all, do you want to talk to us about the Elite FPL 6 games of Christmas? Game week.
Evening, guys.
Yeah.
It's just a little for the Champions League. Basically, we've got the 6 game weeks coming up in December. Let me just turn my laptop down 1 sec. Yes, you got 6 game weeks. Whoever's top's got to win Eat, Sleep, Elite, Repeat T-shirt. I'll do the postage if it's in the UK, but if, for example, Aussie wins it, he's going to have to pay to get his T-shirt over there.
Wow, there you go. Eat, Sleep, Repeat. Let me find that. Let me just find that
Oh,
T-shirt.
brilliant.
Let me just
That's
find
a shirt, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on the site.
Hello, Manchester Reds. And by the way, we have an enemy in the
We have
in
an
the
enemy.
chat. It's we all hate him. Well, I don't. I love him, but you lot hate him.
Oh, show me the
Third in
money.
Cash League. It's Show Me the Mane. He's gone under a different ID on Twitch. Show Me the Mane is 3rd in Cash League. It's a very difficult way of saying that, but he says he's captaining Willian this game week.
So this is the shirt, guys. I don't know if you guys can see it just at the moment, but this is the shirt that Phil is suggesting is going to be given away for the 6 games of Christmas, game weeks 15 to 20, available to all Elite FPL members and also subscribers now. So anyone that subscribes to the channel will become automatically a member as well. And I'll give them the role in Discord. Just need to message me in Discord, guys. That's all you need to do.
I've got a tab in there, and the league code's posted in there for anyone that wants to join. I think there's about 75 of us at the moment.
Where's the league code, Phil? Sorry.
You know, in the tabs on Discord, there's a 6 game weeks tab.
Ah, yes, yeah. Brilliant. That's excellent. That is.
I got a full screen there for all we get to see. Show Me the Mane is the heel.
Great. Absolutely fantastic.
Steve-O, third in the cash league. Have you just mentioned what he said? Sorry. He's captaining
He's
William.
captain William, apparently.
Yeah. I don't know if it's going to happen. He might.
What do you mean you don't know if it'll happen? He's showing me the Mane for crying out loud. He does what he likes. It's a shame you bench Cresswell though.
Samir in chat is saying, Steve-O and Jason, shall I go more to Zaha? I say yes. Steve-O says, and Survey says
no.
Steve-O, come on. Come on. Look into the camera and tell him the answer. Come on. Wow. Okay. Moving on. Profanity. It's a children's show.
I love that line. Shots fired by Steve.
Right. Okay. We've got joining us on the show. Obviously, we've got here with us Sultan, Phil. We've also got Block FPL. Block FPL, you're now you've joined us onto Twitch. Welcome.
Taking over me in the Cash Money League as well. Chasing you as well.
Yeah. How you feeling, Block? Bringing in Gaita.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty well. I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Guaita, but anyway. Yeah.
It's potato, mate.
A question for you, Block. How come you've decided to show your face on your videos now?
Oh, I don't know. Just figured I'd do something different. But I called it in today to ask what all this fuss is about, because I say that I'm getting Guaita on Twitter and I see people just tagging Jason. So.
Well, I brought him in. That's why I brought him in, man, for a part of a -4, and I got literally everyone in chat was laughing at me and telling me that I'm making a big mistake, and then
I think he's a great pick. I'm bringing him in next week.
Phil, fine. Let them all laugh. Let them all keep Ryan in goal or Nick Pope. Go on. When Pope is picking the ball out of his net 6 times in midweek, you're not going to come crying to me. Trust me. Block. What do you think about us being on Twitch? By the way, have you used Twitch before?
Oh yeah, I mean I've used Twitch before, and
yeah.
I mean I've watched a little bit of y'all streams previously, but yes.
Is that it?
Obviously, with the way YouTube handles everything, I think maybe it could be something you continue to do. I don't know. Obviously, it's up to you, but I'm a fan of Twitch. I think it's a good decision.
Yeah, I just thought I'd ask you as a content creator, really. What was that, Stevie?
Yeah,
I was going to say,
it's scary. It is scary the way that YouTube handled the situation for sure. So
well, they didn't handle it. They didn't handle any of it.
Yeah, exactly.
They literally just were like,
yeah, it's ridiculous.
Robot says must ban. Robot says must ban. There you go, literally, and it's like, there you go. I'm fine, mate. I'm fine. You need a backup keeper though, as Hodgson sometimes rotates Hennessy.
I heard that earlier on. Legitimately, I heard that on something. And
could you imagine?
I just was thinking, dear God, please. Yeah, bench.
I'll get the West Ham goalkeeper in as my reserve. What was his name again?
Martin.
That's it, Martin.
But no, in all seriousness, we've decided to do. If you want to tell our audience again, Jason, what you and I, well, you said it last night, what we've decided now to do regarding Twitch and YouTube, what we're going to be doing each stream.
So yeah, for everyone that may not have heard, basically last night, I think the way forward for the channel is going to be the Gameweek Preview and the Gameweek Review and any impromptu streams that Steve-O may do will be live streamed on YouTube as per normal, like as per our schedule. And then we would have the actual Sunday FPL live. Saturday and Sunday FPL live streams that we do. We're actually reacting to the games. We'll do them on Twitch, and then we'll upload them onto YouTube 24 hours afterwards. So that's the way forward, I think. But that's when we get our streaming privileges back. By the way, I've done it backwards. I know, Steve-O. Basically, every live stream is going to be on Twitch until we get unbanned from YouTube, and then I don't like the word banned. We're not banned from YouTube. We're restricted from YouTube. We're not banned. We're restricted. because of a stupid copyright claim, which is going to hopefully be rescinded in a few days' time. So basically, the game week previews and everything, every live stream will be on Twitch going forward until we get our privileges back, and then at that point we'll be on YouTube doing the game week preview and the review. There we go. I prefer the word banned. Well, they still let us post and do uploads on there. They just don't like us streaming on there.
No, absolutely. It's just
Sammy, I hope you're right, mate. I really do.
But Block, we've obviously got the midweek fixtures and everything. Is there any game where you think that one particular team stands out? Is it Leicester? Is it Liverpool? Is it Chelsea? I mean, when you came on in game week 1 for the predictions, you were the first person that won the predictor game. You got 9 points. But yeah, is there any games that stand out for you?
I'm not sure, because I think the Liverpool-Everton game will be interesting. How well can Everton defend, considering Liverpool haven't really had many 3-goal games. But I think the game that I'm sort of looking at is the Leicester-Watford game. Personally, I'm captaining Vardy until he blanks, because I've captained him 4 times in a row now. So I'm assuming that Leicester can score 2 or 3 goals in that game, and I'm just sticking with Vardy. So for me, that's the game, if any, that could be if it could get ugly, maybe 4-0. But other than that, nothing too crazy. I mean, Burnley, Man City, I could see Burnley making that draw. Man City don't look that good, so those are the 2 for me.
Are you what was I going to say? Have you heard these people potentially triple captaining Vardy, and would you advise that, or are you like Sultan side and like me thinking save it for double game week?
I mean, it doesn't matter to me. I think it is a good matchup. I'm not against it. It's Vardy at home against Watford. I'm not so set on double game weeks as you guys are. Make sure you're using double game weeks. So I'm not completely against it. I think it could work. As long as if he gets a goal and an assist, then that's an acceptable return from a triple captain for me.
What about Philly? You still here?
Yeah, mate.
What are your thoughts on people potentially triple captaining Vardy?
I'd wait for the double game week just because it gives you more opportunity to score points. I mean, I still think he could get a goal or 2, but I just prefer to save my card. You saying about other things? I did hear a rumour that Pulisic is going to play up front for Chelsea.
Oh, that'd be nice.
I can't remember if I see that in Discord or something.
A lot of these players, if they get played out of position, they don't actually perform as well.
Maybe.
Well, I don't know. I think that Pulisic is showing that he's got all the qualities of a capable striker, and I'm glad I got him in. FPL is about being proactive within reason, yes. And Deja Barcelona in chat saying, thank you, Elite FPL community, for all the great content and suggestions. Son and Ings last week, Kelly and Jack O'Connell this week. -4 hit every week in December. Rotation. Sounds like you're having a whale of a time, Deja, there with your merry-go-round. But Son and Ings were last week. Excellent. And obviously Ings is good for fixtures for the next 6-7 game weeks. Pulisic due a rest soon, Littman says. Pulisic up front and Giroud and Batshuayi will be going crazy. Very true. They'll be wondering what they need to do to get game time. He suited well to the false 9 role. Yes, he did. I'm looking forward to these games. I really am. Be interesting to see if Tammy does play though, or how many minutes he does play if he does come on. Dark Lamps has said that he's pushing to Pulisic to play in a false 9. Okay. Steve-O.
We haven't even talked about our teams, Jason.
We haven't even talked about our teams, no.
You were going to bring up your team?
It's up on the screen.
Oh, yours is up on the screen.
My team is up on the screen.
And remind them your transfers that you did.
My illustrious transfers that everyone loved. I did Gazaniga out after getting him in a couple of game weeks before. One game week. So Guaita in for Gazaniga, and Zaha in for Anthony Martial. And this, I promise, guys, I promise I am not ever going to get Martial in again this season.
How many times have you heard that?
Sick to death of being disappointed.
Did I see someone on yesterday's show that has brought Martial in and out 3 times? Did I see that last night?
Yeah, we did. I can't remember the name. I'm sorry if you're listening or watching. Yeah, he said he brought him in 3 times. I'm not getting him in again. Never again. Not this season anyway. Unless I'm going to be one of those people that are like, even if he starts scoring braces and hat tricks, I'm going to nope, I'm not getting him in. Nope. I'm expecting a Guaita double penalty save, says Tahir in chat. If that happens, I will do an impromptu stream drinking a bottle of Prosecco.
I'll join you on the stream and we can just talk about Guaita.
We can just dedicate a whole stream to Guaita and how he's the savior of FPL and how much we love him.
I'll read his Wikipedia page, just the whole thing.
Yeah. Good evening, Charlie. Good evening. Nice to see you guys popping off on Twitch now too. It was me. It was just me a few weeks back. Rob's 93. I see you've got a lovely. I see you have Amazon Prime. Well, I see you have Twitch Prime. And that's a great reminder, guys. If you have got Amazon Prime, you can link it to your Twitch. To get that shiny little crown there. You'll be disappointed when he plays on Hennessy. Well, Hennessy, I don't think so. If he plays Hennessy, Block, what are you going to do?
I don't know. Transfer him out.
For a -4. I love a bit of linkage. Says Wiz in chat. So yeah, guys, Amazon Prime, guys. This is the main reason we keep barking on about Amazon Prime is because, of course, the games are on Amazon Prime. If you haven't got
Boxing Day.
And Boxing Day, all the games are on Amazon Prime. So get yourself Amazon Prime, guys.
And for anybody watching this now, if you are on Amazon Prime and you want to be, shall we say, an unofficial correspondent to the matches that are being played, you could be part of the show by coming onto Discord and almost like G-Wiz and James Bang did yesterday, reporting virtually live from the matches and letting myself and Jason and the audience know exactly what is happening in those particular games, because there is 6 games on Wednesday evening. That's going to be the big one. Obviously, we've got a couple of matches tomorrow. Obviously, me and Jason are going to be doing. I'm going to be doing the Burnley Man City game. Jason can do the Crystal Palace Bournemouth game. That's going to be amazing, Jason. I think it's going to be absolutely fantastic.
I'm loving the prospect of this. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. 24 hours time as well. We'll be doing it.
Yeah, it's a very, very big week ahead. Obviously,
just to remind everybody that obviously we will be streaming pretty much every day.
Yeah.
So, there you go. So you know where to come, guys, for your fantasy football fix. Oh, I shouldn't say that. Other websites are available. I can do the pool game if you want tomorrow, says G-Wiz. G-Wiz, if you can, mate, pleasure to have you on again. You're such a character to have on the show. You're really good, man. Be pleasure. Shaban says he'll be watching Chelsea.
Well, there we are. There's 2 people straight away. Wednesday's getting covered pretty quickly. What game am I going to watch? No, but seriously, that'd be fantastic. So obviously, to remind people, on Wednesday, Chelsea, Aston Villa, Leicester, Watford, Man U, Spurs, Southampton, Norwich, Wolves, West Ham, Liverpool, Everton. So obviously, G-Wiz said he's going to do Liverpool. You'll probably do Man U, won't you, Jason? Yeah. Shaban, if he wants to cover Chelsea, I'll probably cover Leicester. And then we got Southampton, Wolves. If anybody wants to cover those 2 particular fixtures, would be interesting indeed. Like I said, we'll just get you live on Discord. And I've just put my team up in the team screenshots, Jason, if you want to show the audience if they're interested.
Yeah, I will do. I will bring it up now. Just want to read out that message from Paulie while I'm doing it.
Apparently, Solihull have just scored a second against Rotherham in the FA Cup, and they had a 6 players offside for the goal. Wow. Where's VAR?
Where's VAR? Where's the VAR to save them? We know we love VAR in Premier League. Right, there you go. That's your team then, is it, Steve-O? So talk us through your team then. Gazzaniga in goal, away
West-
United. Are you expecting anything from Gazzaniga?
Well, I'm expecting the minimum 2 points. I can't quite see him. I don't think Man United are going to score.
Penalty save from Rashford.
You never know. I think, like I said, I think it's going to be a tight game. But I reckon Tottenham are going to come through it. Lundstrom is a no-brainer. Alexander-Arnold, Soyuncu, they're no-brainers. It's all no-brainers. It's just a question of captaincy. But I'd be mad not to captain Vardy, for crying out loud. Although what's interesting is how many people, casuals, are not going to do anything because they won't remember that there's games this week, and a lot of people have Vardy automatic captain and various other people like us. We're in the know, but others, this could be the perfect time to be catching the casuals, and it's not going to help us in the Cash Minute League, mind, but
FPL Noob with some kind words there, saying Twitch is nice for live streams with less lag. Great work, guys. Keep up the wonderful streams and FPL community call. And thank you ever so much, FPL Noob, for those words. And while we got you guys here, Block, feel free to post your teams, Block, Phil, Sultan, in the team screenshots. Let us know what you have done. Obviously, again, reminders. Game week 15 coming thick and fast. Just after game week 14, we're getting to that time of year where we get a lot of football. It's really fun, and it's going to be a really hectic schedule for me and Steve over the next month, pretty much.
Yeah, it's going to be
Ings captain, says Charlie.
He's asking me. He's asking if I'm going to do it or not.
Are you going to do an Ings captain?
No, it's Vardy this week.
Well, are you able to post your team in the screenshots, and we'll bring your team up.
Mine's there.
Before we do so, I just want to say about Steve-O. Is Vardy 100% you're going to be your captain this week? Because I like it. I like it when we've got different captaincy picks, Steve-O.
It doesn't matter. I'm not going to destroy my own team because I'm.
Why not? Why not? Why not go for Mane?
Hold on a minute. I've got a more interesting question. Phil, why did you captain Salah this game week?
Try and be different. I didn't fancy Vardy rioting against Everton, and with his ownership, if he had done the business, it would have been perfect for me.
Vardy against Everton, though, lackluster, just ready to fire their manager. It appears
he got 6, but I only missed out by 6 points, Dave. I'm not that worried about that. He didn't do nothing major. It could have been a lot worse. But
when you're in a position like yourself, where you're 75th in the Cash Mini League, and I think safety options would be... I mean, Salah's a differential full stop. That's why I'm happy with my team. I've got the differentials in the players like Son, Kane. If they do really well, that's catching up with players in our Cash Mini League and everything.
It's Ings and Salah and Kepa, isn't it, for Phil, really? Ings, Salah, Kepa are those differential players for him.
Yeah. Well, Kepa's going on Tuesday.
Is he? Are you bringing in?
Yeah. I was planning to do that before you done it, but I think he's perfect for the next 12, 15 weeks.
Hello, FPL lad. Welcome to the stream.
The scenes if Guaita, whatever, doesn't play tomorrow.
Oh, Steve-O, I think you'll have a grin that you wouldn't wipe off your face, I think, for the whole stream. FPL lad and anyone else that hasn't got... I'm just saying, if you haven't already, or you want to watch the games tomorrow night, Amazon Prime 30-day trial. Get it, so you can watch the games for free. And as an added bonus, you can get linked to your Twitch, and you can then subscribe for free to any Twitch streamer, for free, without having to pay a single penny, which is basically what I was saying, for free.
What are the? This is a question for you, Jason. What are the benefits of someone subscribing?
What? Well, at the moment, it's brand new to us, really. So I think you get a little shiny badge next to your name saying first. I think, and then we get emojis coming. I think we need to unlock 15 subscribers to get emojis.
Also, you have no ads.
You get no adverts. There you go.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Now I'll tell you what.
He's gonna get Amazon Prime. There you go, Steve-O.
If the other channel did that, that's something actually worth paying for. sometimes I just think certain big companies, they just don't think better, whatever. Let's quickly look at, was this Phil's team up on screen at the moment?
Yes, Phil's team's on screen, yeah.
Same as mine, isn't it? Virtually the same as mine, keeping all of what we expect. It's a nice team, but you're not playing Aurier. I suppose that makes sense.
Oh yeah, Steve-O, why aren't you getting the 30-day free trial on Amazon Prime?
I just said I am.
Yeah, but why haven't you done it already?
Because I don't need to. Why do I need to get it now? I can do it tomorrow.
You'll forget. I guarantee, guys, you'll forget.
I'll forget unsubscribing. That's what's going to happen to me.
Yeah.
No, we're all doing mass unsubscribe on the 28th.
Yeah.
Oh right, I see. Okay, I get right. Okay, so Rob's93 has said something interesting here. Right, the first badge, right next to the names, is for the first 20 subs on the channel. So there's an incentive for people to sub quickly, as they will get to be able to flex in the future to say that they were the first. I'm assuming to say that they were the first amongst the first subs. So after this, people will just get the regular sub badge. Oh, right. I was wondering what that meant. So, right. So it's like a kind of a prestige thing to have. Like the first 20 subs only get the first. There you go, guys. Not you know. Twitch or YouTube sub. Remember better. Andy9098. Basically, at the moment, we don't know what's going on with YouTube. So I think ask me in 10 days. I can't really give you an answer, but I'd say at the moment, I'm leaning towards Twitch personally. I'm way more impressed with what Twitch can offer than YouTube at the moment. And got a bit more security on Twitch. You can do what you want, Harbour Boy. Honestly, do what you want. I mean, we're just saying that if you've got Amazon Prime and you're not using it on another Twitch streamer, you can subscribe for free, and that's entirely your choice. And you don't have to pay a single penny, and you get no ads, and you get to support the show for free. Right.
What do you think? What do you think, Phil, of this on Twitch?
Yeah, I like it. It's just I'm having issues with that chat bar. The bit where you type in, it started at the top on the right, and then as chat comes on, it's just gone off the screen, and I can't type anything on my laptop. You know, like the chat bar, what you'd type into.
Yeah.
So at the start of the show, that was at the top on the right, and then as people started talking, it scrolled down, and now
weird.
it's off my screen, and I can't even get to
refreshed it.
Yeah. And then it just does the same thing.
I've never had that. Are you using Google Chrome?
I ain't got a short. My laptop's about to die, so I'm getting a new one for
Chrome,
Christmas.
mate. Use Google Chrome. Or that's really strange, Phil. I've never heard of that problem, to be honest. It must be a browser problem. It sounds like a browser issue, or resizing the page possibly might do it. Yeah, you can link your Prime account from here on. You can just Google link. If you just Google link Amazon Prime account to Twitch, you basically get Twitch Prime, because for those who don't know, I said it earlier on, Twitch is owned by Amazon, so they kind of just work hand in hand.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Right. So moving on. So yeah, you'll Phil, your team's pretty much set. Block. Let's get
Block's got his team in there.
Let's get Block's team up on the screen. Block. You've brought in Gaeta. You haven't brought in Zaha. You've got Martial. Are you going to do the Martial to Zaha move and before the price rise tonight?
Well, that's what I'm trying to decide. I don't know if it's worth a hit. That's my main thing. I mean, yeah, I'll get the price rise.
Those fixtures. Look at those fixtures. I mean, there's people saying that Zaha's not. Oh, Harbour Boy subscribes. Harbour Boy.
It's just that gift.
Legend, my friend, absolute legend. Thank you ever so much. And Wiz in chat is there's kindly given. Right, okay. There's the guide right there, guys. Amazon's guide to linking. I just love the fact that people can post emojis and GIFs in chat and they get shown up on the stream. I just love that. I think it's brilliant. I think restricting people to a certain set of emojis and emotes and GIFs is so 19th century. So your team's on screen: Alexander-Arnold, Robertson, Soyuncu, Lundstrom. Very similar to my back line there. Maddison, Salah, De Bruyne, Martial, Ings, and Vardy. You also own Salah. Are you ruining not having Mane in your team?
Yeah, I mean, I do wish, like, if I could instantly change it without a -4 or without using a transfer at all, yes, I would rather have Mane. But considering it's a home matchup and it's a derby, I don't really think it's too predictable of a change to make where I think Mane will outscore Salah. I don't think that's that predictable, so I don't think it's worth the -4, or maybe not even a transfer yet. And as far as
You broke up their blocks. Sorry. As far as what? Sorry.
Shots last game, I believe. As far as disappointing. But yeah, he did have like 3 shots and like an expected goals of like 0.82 asking. Though I might just keep him team. Can't really defend apparently.
Okay. We couldn't really make out much of that, I'm afraid. Block, I think your internet was cutting out quite a bit. But essentially, I think you were talking about your double Liverpool defence, is that right?
He's gone.
Is he gone? He's gone. I mean, I think he's gone. I think he's got a good team. Block, if you come back, I mean, to sort you, reset your router or something. Block, are you there still? I don't know. But anyway, Sultan, let's get your team up, Sultan.
Go for it, mate.
There we go. So Matt Ryan in goal. For those of you with a microscope, we've got Matt Ryan in goal. Soyuncu.
Sorry to interject, but Dark Gem, the emoji that he's using, I just keep seeing
It's
FPL
amazing.
Penguin.
It's amazing.
FPL Penguin.
Hey?
That
FPL
looks
Penguin.
exactly FPL Penguin.
Sorry, FPL Penguin, if you're watching. Yeah, it's the lull emote. It's lull, L-U-L. Andy, 1998. Let's subscribe. That means we are literally now, if I'm right in saying, we are literally now looking at, we're on 11 subscribers. We've got, so that means we've got nine more spots of the first badge left before it goes back to its normal standard badge.
Is undisputed FPL Penguin? If it is, let me know, because I've got something funny to do. But I think you, along with your followers, will be the only ones that know what I'm doing. But I'd like to think everybody will know what I'm.
Oh no, that's the regular one. Oh, it's the first 10. Oh, maybe it's the first 10. So see, Harbour Boy's got the normal sub badge now. Oh, Paulie with the Twitch Prime. Look at that kid.
It's hilarious.
That's amazing. Oh,
but just to clarify, if you don't subscribe via Prime and you hit the subscribe button, how much are you paying?
$4.99.
What's
So
that? $2.99 or something like that?
No, $4.99 is around about £4.70.
Oh, it's that close to the currency thing, well.
Yeah, maybe $4.50. Maybe $4.50.
Wow.
Maybe £4.50. Yeah, the dollar's really increased its value to the pound. It's quite annoying when you try and buy something from the States. What's the 2 next to my star? I think that's bits, isn't it? You've been doing bits, Harbour Boy. Bit leader. You're the bit leader. How do I get that first badge? Is it Prime subscriber? No, I think it's for the first 10. I think it's for the first 10 subscribers. I believe it's in squids, Jace. Is it in? Oh, it's in squids. It's £4.99. It's £4.99. Sorry, not $4.99. It's £4.99. Robs is now hosting our stream with 1 viewer. Thank you, Robs.
Look at that. Brilliant. Very good, Jason. Very good.
Right. The dollar didn't increase, but the Brexit decreased the value. God, I'm just looking at the emotes. I can spend the most of the stream just looking at the emotes, to be honest with you. Right. Let's.
On to Sultan Saeed's team.
Yeah, Sultan side. Yeah. So again, for those people without. Oh God. Thank you, Harbour Boy, for that one bit. Appreciate it. It's very kind of you. Right, can we get back to... There we go. Sultan Saeed. Where are you? You still there, Sultan?
Yeah. I just thought you were about to ask a question, that's all.
Bits are free. Yeah, so your team is pretty... well, pretty template other than the
Elite
fact that
FPL
you've got...
community
template. You've
template.
got the Rashford in. I like that pick. I do think Rashford is the only real plausible candidate to score at home to Tottenham. And going forward for United, I think he's the best pick. Well, he is the best pick. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, definitely.
Matt Ryan in goal. He's all right, and he's not too bad. You think what positions there are you thinking? Because I'm looking for that team, and I can struggle really to think. I mean, unless you want to change out a bench player, I really can't see any need to swap out any of those players really.
Well, maybe in the future, Matt Ryan, but yeah, currently, I talked to Steve about this yesterday. That's not worth making a transfer this week. Just roll it.
Yeah, absolutely. Paulie in chat's in. How do you get those fixtures under the player? And obviously using the Google Chrome add-on, aren't you? Is it?
So I can actually tell you which. It's called FPL Tools. So I think literally you can just type in on Google FPL Tools space Chrome extension. That'll be the first one, mate.
And it's free to use, isn't it? I think,
Free to use, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting, pretty cool that. So you get to see the fixtures underneath. Definitely Captain and Vardy. It's a stupid question, but I'm going to ask it anyway. You're 100% Captain and Vardy, not planning on possibly switching it out to someone a bit more differential this game week?
No, I think Vardy definitely fourth time in a row. Let's do it.
Yeah, I think majority of people will be doing that. It'd be very brave people that do the Mane pick, especially after that's the weekend gone by. The only other real picks I would go with would be probably Son, or I mean you've got Rashford in, possibly, or even Ings. I think at home to Norwich could be a good shout. But again, is their ceiling as high as Vardy? Probably not. FPL lad with Twitch Prime. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Oh God! While you're there, get a better Twitch TV Google Chrome extension as well. Yeah, you get more emotes on better Twitch TV. But yes, I think you've set your team up pretty well, and you don't need to do any transfers, really, do you?
Exactly. Yeah, should be fine for this week.
I mean, Ryan away at Arsenal, I wouldn't necessarily be too excited about that. But other than that, I mean, you're good to go.
Well, having said that, Jason, you predicted a 1-0 to Brighton, didn't you? So.
I did, yeah, but you know, I'm going on the FDR. The FDR. Not, I mean, my predictions you take them with a pinch of salt, mate. They're pretty out there most of the time. I'm just seeing emotes everywhere I look. Just emotes. But thank you again for that subscribe, FPL lad, and the follow as well. By who was it? Who hit the follow button? Let's see it. It was whiskey.jar. Thank you ever so much for that. Chaban enabled emote only mode. Chaban, no, disable that. I do not know how to disable that. You can only talk in emotes. This is another thing that Twitch can do. You can do these. You can force chat to only talk in emotes, which you know is incredibly frustrating. What is that? I'm hovering over it. Oh, there we go. Ocular Gumby. The emotes are insane, to be fair. Anyway, I think we've gone through everyone's team, haven't we? Anyone else has missed out? Boone is here. Boone is here.
I think that's.
Good evening.
Boona, what's going on, my friend?
Not too much, mate. How you doing?
Boona, I must ask you, do you have? Oh my God, Rach Neat, Ratch Neat. Oh my God, that gif of me is so embarrassing. Thank you ever so much, Rach. Please be. Are you a lady? We had Jane on. That wasn't a lady. Boona, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, mate.
Boona, have you got Twitch Prime ready for the games tomorrow night?
Twitch Prime.
Sorry, Amazon Prime. Sorry.
I mean, I'm already subscribed to Amazon Prime. I don't know if there's something else I need to do, but
No, you'll get the games.
You get the games if you've got Amazon Prime, but you can also link your Twitch account and get a free subscription to any streamer of your choice. Oh my
really?
God, Andy's gifted FPL Mechanic a subscription to the channel.
Oh, really?
You can actually gift other people channel subscriptions. Oh my God.
tell you what, this Twitch stuff looks amazing, mate.
Oh wow, it's I think I don't know what do you guys think about the subscriber gift. Maybe I think I need to change it. It's getting a bit old now. But yeah, Andy, thanks for that. And FPL Mechanic, there you go. You've got a shiny badge next to your name. Thank you. There he goes. Zimmy Pog. Why is it not let you say that? Just wait until we have 10 badges next to our names in a few months. That'd be nice.
I detect the end of YouTube.
To be honest, I feel so let down by YouTube because of the way that their rules and policies are around this copyright thing. That I really couldn't give a crap about YouTube at the moment. But then I will simmer down. Don't worry, I'll simmer down. Simmer down. We still will be on YouTube. There won't be any. There was no doubt about that. We'll still be on YouTube. I'm certainly impressed with I'm impressed with the community. Really, I never really thought that so many people would actually jump across to Twitch because let's be honest, Twitch is kind of aimed at a younger gaming audience in general. They're trying to branch out to non-gaming stuff over the last few years. They're trying to make it more talk shows, more real world content, and like this could be a good time for us to move over. It really could be a really good time.
Goes to show how much your followers respect you guys, there, doesn't it, and enjoy what you're doing.
Yeah, I mean it's mind blowing. And Harbour Boy again with a 1 bit. Thank you so much for that, my friend. 1 bit at a time. 1 bit every 10 minutes. I actually said to YouTube content support or whatever it was. I said, look, the way that you're treating this is shocking, and it just makes me want to go to Twitch. And they were like, well, they didn't say anything. Lots of FPL players are gamers. Well, I have noticed that a lot of people have come across from the FIFA 20 sort of channel. I got analytics saying that people coming from external and from FIFA 20. So maybe a few of you guys play FIFA 20 or watch FIFA 20. I don't know. Let me know in chat. Good evening, Greasy Trumpet. How you doing, mate? We can do chat votes here. I don't know how to do that. I have to educate myself on that. Warcraft is an older audience. It's a 15-year-old game, for example. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Jason, can you have a wee critique of my team, pal?
Oh, go on then. Have you posted it in the team screenshots?
I have, I believe.
Right, no worries. Cool. I'm just mesmerised every time I look at emotes on Twitch. Let's bring it up.
I'm loving that. Amazon. Is it Amazon Prime subscription that people are doing?
Yeah,
that's amazing.
Amazon Prime.
That video that comes up.
The thing is, you get the beauty of it is you don't pay if you've got Amazon Prime. You don't have to pay a single penny to subscribe to us.
Amazing. Okay, I'll get on that soon then.
Nudge, nudge, wink, wink, Booner. You've missed out. You've missed out on the first Flair badge that people snapped up. I thought it was the first 20, but it turned out to be the first 10. But your team's on the screen. Henderson in goal, home to Newcastle. Lundstrom, Tomori, Alexander-Arnold, Son, Mount, Pulisic, Mane, Maddison, Vardy, Rashford. Essentially, it's almost template apart from Rashford.
Oh, please don't say that. Oh, I hate that. I really hate that about my team.
You've done a minus though, haven't you, Boona? Tell us about it.
Yeah, I got rid of Kane and Pope. I don't usually advocate goalkeeper hit, but this is a bit more long-term, I think, with the fixtures. I think Sheffield United are so sound defensively. I think he'll pay off. I'm a bit worried about getting rid of Kane, though. I just got a feeling, now that I've got rid, he's going to go and bloody score a brace or something.
Yeah, I'm giving him over the next 2 games because it's such a quick turnover to get me a minimum of a goal and assist. What do you think on? Do you reckon he's got a chance of that?
What, this game?
No, across 2 games, getting me a goal.
Oh yeah, mate. Do you remember when he got his hat trick against Burnley? I don't see why he couldn't do it again.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm kind of regretting it already, Steve. Let's not talk about that. I got a feeling you'll do well.
I mean,
But I couldn't go without Vardy any longer, could I?
no, I think you got a bit punished there, didn't you, without Vardy? But in terms of the game away at United, Tottenham v United, I'm not confident. I'm not holding that much of a hope. I went with a 1-1 draw, and that's just me being optimistic. I'll take that right now, to be honest with you. A 1-1 draw, a free scoring, a free flowing Tottenham team that are conceding against let's be honest, a rickety, rackety Manchester United team that without Marcus Rashford probably wouldn't score any goals at all, and would probably be fighting for relegation. So
yeah, I think we'll beat you.
Well, yeah.
What do you think the score will be?
2-1 to us.
Yeah.
Oh, 2-1 to
Bloody
you.
hell, the roads are slippery already.
Well, drive safe, mate. It's about -4, isn't it?
Yeah, it's cold.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
mental. I've got my hoodie on. You know, I'm quite nice and toasty. Steve-O obviously isn't feeling the cold tonight.
I never feel the cold.
Oh, is his typical vest, is he?
Yeah, he is. We need to get him. We need to get him an Elite FPL vest, don't we? There we go. We need to get him one.
I'm just going to turn the shirt into a vest.
Oh, don't rip the shirt. Oh God. So anyone in your team that you're not happy with, Boona?
Just Mount.
Mount is the only one. Really? So, do you think Tammy Abraham will play?
I don't have him, but I don't think he'll play.
Zimmy Pog, I don't know where you're getting all these bits from. I really don't. You're throwing.
No, I don't think Mount plays. I don't think Tammy plays.
Right. Yeah. Tobias 177 _ with that subscription. Thank you so much for Twitch Prime. Thank you so much. Discount on 500 bits if you've never bought them before. Just saying. So bits are essentially like super chats, in the sense that you can purchase bits and then use them to spend on streams. Got you. A bit is the currency of Twitch, essentially. What? How, man? They're just throwing bits at us. Can I trade my bits for wildcards? Simon, if that was the case, well, I'm looking forward to January. I'm looking forward to having a wildcard again to use. Jason, you can select a minimum bits amount to appear so you don't get spammed. Okay, Ben, thank you for that. I will educate myself on this. Believe it or not, I haven't actually kept up to date with all this Twitch malarkey. Hey lads, how are we? I've had a bad game week, says Daffs in chat. I only got 52 points. Well, guess what, Daffs? You had a better game week than me, and you've got above average. Thank you, Tobias, again for that subscribe. In-house donations, but you can use a third-party progression. Right, okay. Messi.
Where are all you guys going with your captain then? Everyone going Vardy?
Everyone's going Vardy. I haven't met anyone. Anyone here in chat going to captain anyone other than Vardy? Is anyone here going to go for a Spurs asset, a Liverpool or a Chelsea asset?
I reckon a fair few Mavericks in the game and the world of FPL are going to go Lundstrom this game.
Well, Chelsea Flyer, you better be going Salah, because I'm telling you now, I'm going to call you out. I'm going to call you out if you don't. There you go, Chelsea Flyer says he's going to captain Salah. Right, everyone keep an eye on that, guys. He said it now. You've kept hold of him for so long, you might as well do it. Are people moving on Mount? Well, are people moving out Mount? Yeah, they are. I think people are moving out Mount. Myself being one of them. Pulisic is a better option, I think, there in that Chelsea team going forward. Lundstrom, you captaining Lundstrom, Alex? Really?
I think he's a great shout this game week.
Wow, home to Newcastle. He's going to be on my bench. Could you imagine my team, you can imagine Mane and Pulisic getting nothing, and Lundstrom and Musette again getting the points for me. Sat on the bench.
You saw my comment on Twitter, Jason.
I know.
I don't know how you're gonna sleep at night these next few nights.
Tobias, the first badge was for the first 10 subscribers to the channel. Sorry, Steve-O.
Andy's just made a point. It's just reminded me if it's pretty conclusive anyway. But in the poll vote community team in Discord, if anybody wants to have their say,
yes,
who is the player you wish to transfer out most? The 4 options are Pope, Abraham, Dendoncker, and Mount, and then that's been decided. So we're wanting to get rid of Mason Mount, and then the next question is who is the player you wish to transfer in the most? The options are Grealish, Harry Wilson, Zaha, Willian, or Ward-Prowse. At the moment, Zaha, Jason, is the number 1 pick as it stands right now for Mason Mount. So if you want to get your say, get into the Discord and check the poll vote community team.
Let's all go for Zaha, shall we, guys? Let's all bring him in.
Zaha's a great option. Has anyone here brought him in already?
Yeah, of course I have.
Yeah, I can't wait for him to blank.
History suggests that there's a very high chance of that, Boona.
Good.
All I'll say.
History also says that Chelsea might keep a clean sheet, you were saying last night, right, Steve?
Yeah, what was it here? The history says 2-0. And Chelsea have scored 13 goals out of 5. Chelsea have scored 13 goals out of 5 out of the last 6 fixtures, and Aston Villa have only scored twice. But all I'll say is that Aston Villa at the moment, they're full of confidence, and I think it's going to be a close 2-1 to Chelsea, personally. I don't think they're going to keep a clean sheet. I'd like to. Well, they've got a good record at home, mind, Chelsea. So I would be confident that they should keep a clean sheet. But football's football, as we all know. I think the best team for a clean sheet this particular game week are Leicester, Sheffield United, and I would go with not Man City.
Liverpool?
Wolves.
Liverpool?
What's the Leicester Watford history saying, Steve? Is it?
Here we go. G-Wiz is actually in chat saying game week 15 clean sheet odds. Man City 55%, Leicester 52%, Sheffield United 50%, Chelsea 48%, and Liverpool 48%.
Leicester to win 2-0. Boona.
Okay.
The weird thing about the Leicester versus Watford history is that when it's been played at Vicarage Road, it's been 2-1 to Watford in each of the games, whereas when it's been at Leicester, it's either ended 2-0 or 3-0 over 3 of the last 6. So it looks like it should be a clean sheet. And in fact, my friend at work, Sahil, he captained Pereira, would you believe, Jason, in the last game?
No way. Was that 14 points altogether?
Total, yeah.
Wow, no way. I mean, we've had someone in chat say, "Who's this team on the screen?" Obviously, it's yours, Boona. He says something about benching. If that was my team on the screen, I'm trying to find out where the comment's gone now. I do apologise. Bear with me a second. Who's that team on the screen? Says Daffs. If I own that team, I would bench Mount and bring in Kelly.
Kelly?
Oh, what?
There you go.
No chance. I wouldn't do that.
I'll pass on that, but thank you for the feedback.
Yeah, I wouldn't be.
So confirm that Messi first, Van Dijk second, Ronaldo third in the Ballon d'Or. Yeah, Norbets will be captain Vardy like the 99% of the other FPL managers. Watford have got no manager too. Yes, yeah, it's true. I think Vardy is the man. He's the main man. He's gonna. I can see it being I can see it being a big score. But all means, please, Chelsea Flyer, Captain Salah, go on, please do it.
That game's usually quite tight, isn't it?
Yeah. Last 3, it's been last 3, 2 of them had been at Everton. It's ended 0-0, and the one at Anfield was 1-0. For Kayla, thank you.
That's very kind of you, Pikela91. We're now on 18 subscribers. 18 subscribers. 2 away for the next sub point. 20. And we can start making some emotes for the channel. Andy with the what's that? Show me the Mane doing Willian, says Chelsea Fire. Really? Well, that's interesting. Is that the Friday night dance? Says Paulie FPL. That's the. I don't know why I dance. Why did I do that dance?
No,
again?
that was you telling me if my son transfer paid off, and you were joking around saying that's what I would do if they went and battered whoever they were playing at the weekend.
Well, they didn't really batter, but I was looking forward to you trying to do that. I would love it if you did that. Actually, I'll change it to you. Why is no one captaining Man City assets? Well, in one sentence as a reply, because they're not in form.
Sane isn't there at the moment. Sane's history versus Burnley is just ridiculous. If he was fit, I know he's not.
If Sane was fit, he's had so little playing time that I don't think he would be useful at all, even if he was fit to start a game.
By the way, that reminds me, Mahrez for Leicester, when he was playing for Leicester, he scored in every game versus Watford, so he would have been a good captaincy option for Leicester if he was there.
What's the discussion tonight? Says Mad Manny. Well, we've done the FPL Hackinson. Thank you so much. We've now got 19 subscribers. That's very, very awesome of you, Hackinson. One away from the next sub point. Basically, what's the discussion tonight, Mad Manny? Well, we started off the show doing the history. Well, we started off the show inviting a guest on, and that guest was Sultan. We did the predictions and we did the history of the games, and now we are talking to the community about Gameweek 15, talking about their teams, inviting an open forum, reading the chat, listening to the guys in Discord, and don't forget, guys, to vote on the community team in the Discord as well. Vote for who you'd like to be captain. We've got Davey P in the waiting room. Let's bring Davey P in. Davey P, good evening. How you doing, buddy?
Hi, good evening.
It's a pleasure to have you on. I think we've talked about Boona's team enough. Boona, you're good to go, mate. You're going to captain Vardy. You're going to get the same points as everyone else because you've got the same team as everyone else. But you have got Rashford, so you can always hope and pray that he scores that trick. Davey P, are you confident that your team's all set up for Game Week 15? Are you excited for a possible high-scoring game week?
Yeah, finally got a wee red arrow last week, so my first one in like 13 weeks, so I'm hoping to change that.
What? You're doing so well in the Cash Mini League, 11th.
I think I'm 12th. I was like joint 5th at one point, and then I dropped to 7th.
Yeah, you're 11th. Good God, yeah. Since game week 4, you've just had green arrows risen from 2 million up to 4.
I've literally got no sympathy for Davey. He could have scored 2 points last game. He's had such a good start to the season.
Davey, straight away, Jason on the attack. Your thoughts?
Well, there you go. That was great. Thank you for that input. Davey P, I'll bring your team up on screen.
Yeah, I posted it in team screen, so we got some now.
Right, cool. So there we go. Right, so Davey, I've seen this team before.
That's Davey P's team.
Is this your team, Davey?
No, it's not. That's Boona's.
That's Boona's.
Hang on a second.
It's
opening up in the wrong window. Sorry, guys. Sorry, I'm not very good at this.
Oh, God. Don't want to copy Boona. That's just madness.
There we go. Right, here's your team. Half of it, anyway. Well, what was going on here with the crop? Why did you crop half of Pope out?
I have no idea. Just the way the screenshot happened.
Right, so yeah, Pope in goal. 0 points. Lundstrom. Oh yeah, someone said about Sterling. Actually, I want to say before quickly, is Sterling not a good captain option this game week? Says Mad Manny. Yeah, of course he is. He's a good captain option, but Vardy is the safe pick. Certainly is a safe pick. And this team, Chilwell. You've stuck with Chilwell. He's done all right for you, isn't he? Home to Watford.
Yeah, that double Leicester defence has done me.
Yeah,
that was the difference maker for me back when I wildcarded.
Yeah, and the fact that
Steve-O slating it live on screen when I did my wildcard.
Wow,
all those weeks ago.
What does Steve-O know, eh? Just about as much as I do. Lundstrom, Chilwell, Soyuncu, Alexander-Arnold, your back line. Son, Mane, Pulisic and De Bruyne. very nice, and Vardy and Jimenez. That's a very strong team, and obviously the very disappointing last game with Pulisic, Mane, Trent not getting anything.
Yeah.
Surely, you're captain in Vardy, I'm sure. Is anyone in that team that you're not particularly fond of, or are you pretty much sorting out other issues in your bench, or are you just going to bank transfers?
The first, I took a hit last week, but it was like in the week before, which was unusual for me. And I did Salah to Son this week, which I feel a little bit uneasy about. Just I don't want Son to keep hurting me anymore. It seems like everyone's jumping on Son the rally.
That's a green fixture, isn't it? Man United away. Let's be honest. Someone said about your bench. We can't see your bench because you cut them off. You cropped off your bench. So
my bench is McGovern for Norwich, and then I've got Kelly first sub, then Donker second, and Greenwood third.
Okay, so 2 playing and 1 fodder.
Yeah, and I've got 3 million in the bank.
Oh, 3 million in the bank as well, obviously for the downgrade of Salah to Son.
Yeah, and I'm thinking about bringing in Grealish for then Donker in a week, possibly.
You're going to have a headache though, aren't you? You're going to have what I've got.
Still play a 3-5-2.
Yeah, I'll probably switch to a 3-5-2. That gives me a bit of a benching headache.
What's your rank, says Tobias in chat?
57k at the moment.
57k. God, that's just ridiculous. Very well, very, very good start to the season. Holding your rank really well, considering. Rob saying that you get a free. Yes, guys, again, for those of you who joined us, I will keep harping on about it. The Premier League games are on Amazon Prime on Tuesday and Wednesday night this week. Go ahead, get yourself signed up. If you haven't already, get a free 30-day subscription with Amazon Prime. You can cancel it before you get to the renewal date. So just completely free, get to watch Premier League. And also you can get Twitch Prime. And we got Wizzy that's linked it there. Trent 10-pointer this game week. It'd be nice, wouldn't it?
That'd be very nice.
It would be very nice. So yeah, have you got any thoughts about the game at 15 in general, Davey?
It could be one for the defenses this week, like especially if you're playing 4 or 5 at the back.
Defenses now, I think it's going to be goals galore across the board because they've just had little rest. These are just going to be training matches. They're barely going to be training this week. It's just going to be straight into it. Same as this weekend coming up. I think it's just going to be goals, goals, goals. I really do. I'm looking forward to it.
One of the things that we kind of lack sometimes is we talk mainly about the football and obviously about the fantasy football elements, but I think one of the key things that we need to try and improve on is to touch on people's actual lives around FPL and how it fits into their lives and stuff like that. I mean, with the congestion of fixtures. Are you going to be able to watch a lot of the games, Davey? Obviously, we're getting to that time of year where, things get busy with the family and, work gets busy and stuff like that in certain industries. Are you going to get much chance to watch many of the games?
Yeah, I'll get plenty of time to watch most of the games over Christmas. I guess I'm lucky that way in the fact that I'm a bit flexible at the moment.
It's a great time of year, isn't it, to be a football fan?
It's a wonderful time of year.
Yeah. It's good, no. I mean, it's just thick and fast, isn't it, at the moment? And Davey, I'll ask you as well. What's your thoughts on Twitch?
I think it's. I prefer it to YouTube. The quality is so much better.
Well, Matt's hit that sub button with the Twitch Prime. Thank you ever so much. First live on stream transfer. What was that? Sorry, Wiz. What was the first live on stream transfer? Oh, I did it. Yeah, I did it on Twitch last night, didn't I? I did my my transfers. Oh, that's taken us to 20 subs. I think that has. Yeah, we're on 20 subs. We're on 20 sub points now. So I don't know what that. I think we've unlocked another badge. So once it's all done and dusted, I will look at designing up some sub badges for you guys. Sub emotes and get some BTTV emotes as well set up for you guys as well. Tips and Tricks 96 from Twitch Prime. Charlie's here. Yeah. Excellent.
I'm determined to catch Charlie one of
We've
these
turned
days.
Nightbot.
He keeps getting in front of me, man.
We've turned off Nightbot, by the way. We've turned it off because people kept getting absolutely, just wrecked by the bot, essentially. Charlie Tips and Tricks 96. Love the name. Could have called himself anything, but he calls himself Tips and Tricks 96. While we got all of you here, and One Life Soccer TV's there as well. Let's bring him in. One Life Soccer TV, how you doing? One Life Soccer TV, how you doing?
Yeah, good, thanks. How are you guys?
Yeah, it's been a while. It seems like God. How long? When's the last time you've been on the show? It's been like what? I would say 2 months.
Yeah, at least that. I've been popping in and out of the Discord. Yeah, I've been on the Discord chatting here and there, but yeah, I haven't had much time to come on the show. I've been watching the streams back.
Oh well, cheers for that, mate. Cheers, and obviously you've emigrated across to Twitch. To Twitch as well. So how are you finding that? You find that good?
It's good, yeah. I mean, I've been watching Twitch because I sometimes follow some of these poker guys that do poker streams and Twitch and stuff. So
yeah, it's big poker streams here on Twitch.
Exactly.
I've got your team on the stream on the channel.
I was just interested to see Ward-Prowse. Wow.
Yeah. Because I looked at Southampton's fixtures and I thought I wanted to get Danny Ings in or Ward-Prowse.
That is a fantastic team. That is, I mean,
I had 24 points on the bench this week.
How many on the bench? Sorry,
24 points.
24 points. Yeah, Dunk has got he obviously got the free kick, didn't he? Dunk as well. Yeah. Oh God.
So my problem for this game week is that I'm desperate to get Mousset on the pitch.
If you switch Ryan to Gaeta, you're set, my friend.
Yeah. But how can you help me? How I need to play Mousset against Newcastle, but I don't know who to drop for him.
Ward-Prowse
against Norwich.
I'll drop Ward-Prowse for Mousset if I had to drop somebody out of that team.
Yeah.
Steve-O?
Yeah. If I had to drop anybody, it would be Ward-Prowse. Maybe Salah. Maybe do a show me the Mane and drop Salah. Salah's form is just.
Yeah, I'd drop Salah as well. I agree.
His form has just dropped. So
yeah,
it's just the money.
The money on the bench.
I looked at it, but to have 12.2 on the bench doesn't seem right.
Drop Van Dijk and play 2 at the back.
What about
sometimes I wish. Sometimes I wish
earlier on.
Bench boost.
Yeah, somebody mentioned that to me, but again, I want to save that for a double game week.
FPL Tip says drop CDM Kane. I hope he carries on playing CDM. I really do. It doesn't. Ward-Prowse will probably be dropped for Armstrong or Boufal anyway for midweek. That says Swede boy.
He's key to what Southampton do.
Yeah.
Well, just an opinion. I think Mousset at home to Newcastle, Ward-Prowse at home to Norwich. Very tough one, but Mousset wins just
someone
a bit.
Tobias has made this point here that let's just, for argument's sake, say that One Life Soccer did say drop Salah for Mousset. He says that he'd be stressing throughout the Liverpool game. I don't know. I think that it's come to a stage now where I don't panic about Salah. I just instantly say, did Mane get the goal or not? I don't even think of Salah anymore. He just completely goes out of Salah's
bounce back. Yeah, you just feel that Salah can just out the blue just get that brace or hat trick without warning. That's the thing with Salah.
The question is when, though.
That is the
when will this happen?
And are you being stubborn and in holding him for so long, thinking it could be this week, when other players are in form and scoring? I mean, that's the question, isn't it? Saints fan, as a Saints fan, he really isn't, Steve-O. He's been not very good for most of the season. Fans have been calling him
Southampton full stop, isn't it? I mean, it's not just him. I mean, I would say that you would argue that Southampton full stop have been absolute pants. Hence why they're in the position they're in at the moment. I mean, let's look at it here. At home, for example, atrocious, utterly atrocious. You know, we're talking a team which is just conceding goals for fun. I mean, I'm probably going to be proven wrong now when I look at this, but when I look at Southampton's home record, 1-1, lost, drawn 1, and lost 5, scored 7, conceded 22 goals at home. Ironically, away from home, a lot better, but just shambles the whole team. It's just disgusting. I think, in fact, maybe that home record, you know, I know you won against Watford, but you've got Norwich next, and although ironically they've got the same record away from home as Southampton at home. Maybe a draw after all, but just terrible team this season.
Well, I mean, I think we're drawing up to the 2-hour mark now. So, any final thoughts from your team, One Life Soccer TV? I mean, I'm looking at it. It's very, very good. I agree with Steve-O. It's a very well balanced team. It's got all the big names in it, really. And yes, you could have gone Mane instead of Salah, freed up a bit of money. But where would you have spent it? I mean,
not anymore. It's the same price.
Yeah. Well, the risk with the team is obviously there's no City coverage, so I'm vulnerable to City.
Oh yeah, City is the I mean, you've got Kane and Son. I think that's a lot of money tied up into Spurs. Spurs fans would have you believe. Or even we saw Boona, didn't we, get rid of Kane actually? So possibly that could be a future transfer when Aguero possibly becomes fit, you know, again, because obviously Aguero is going to be that guy, I think, for Man City that's going to do the damage. I think that when he's back,
quick question for you. Yeah, quick question for you. Would you go, because I've got a free transfer, would you change Kane to Aubameyang for tomorrow's game? Just as
you're willing to
and then change him back, so do a bit of a hokey cokey and change him back for the weekend.
Yes. Yeah.
Absolutely. I think that's
Aubameyang's the key, isn't he? He's a key man for Arsenal.
Exactly.
Sorry, Crazy Jack. Sorry, Crazy Jack. Lord Lacazette. There you go. Just as I say it, he's there. He pipes up in chat. People in chat saying no. People are saying no. FPL Tip says no. Ollie at the wheel, no. Nay says FPL Mechanic. So, we've got 4 people in chat saying no. Myself and Steve are suggesting it could pay off.
Yes.
But it is one of those where you think, is it going to be a waste of a transfer, ultimately? If you're going to take him out to bring him back in again.
In response to Hackinson's question, Kane's history off the top of my head, in 6 fixtures, the last 6, I think he scored 1 or 2 goals. That's it. It's not that great. In fact, Son and Kane's record in the last 6 is terrible. Ali
against Man
Ali and Ericsson got decent history versus Man U though.
But then again, says that Kane will score. To be honest, it's against United. United can't keep goals out of their net. So yeah, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if he does. It depends on, again, the positioning of Kane. He has been getting chances. He's just not been putting them away. So yeah, you'd think that he's on the cusp of getting some goals, and it would be ironic, wouldn't it? Boona takes him out, and then all of a sudden he scored. So maybe I might turn around to you and say it's probably going to be one of those that you do the move. It doesn't really make much difference. Maybe I think they'll probably get similar points, Kane and Aubameyang.
Yeah,
may not actually be that big of a move after all.
Just something I'm playing with in my mind, but I think I might just hold the transfer and have 2 for the weekend.
I'm hoping that City smack Burnley, and I hope Kevin De Bruyne is in on the action. A lot of people have lost faith in Kevin De Bruyne. I do not know why. Hey, Firetog, how you doing, buddy? Have you got Amazon? Oh, you don't need to worry about Amazon Prime. Morris scores twice at Old Trafford last year. Yes, we know about that. Yeah. All City assets out for me this game week, all else as well. So yeah, I mean, City is, a lot of people have dumped City, but I'm happy I've kept KDB.
Boona, I'll have 3 quarter pounders, please. That'll do me nicely.
Oh, mate, don't say that.
In fact, stuff that 4.
Oh, right, we'll get FPL. Right, we're literally going to get FPL tips in as a final caller.
Okay.
FPL
Hello?
tips, can you just mute the stream, buddy?
Hello?
Hello, FPL tips. How you doing, mate?
Not bad, thank you. How you doing?
Yeah, not too bad, mate. Not too bad. Welcome to our Twitch show, and I've got your team up on the screen. Nick Pope in goal. Are you sticking with Nick?
Well, actually, I put in the chat. I want to talk to you about when you think would be a good idea for me to play my wild card, which I still have.
Oh, Gameweek 18.
No, I'd do it after.
Oh.
No, but right. So I originally planned to play it after, but I'm not going to be selling my Liverpool assets because I have too much money tied up in them. So it then makes sense to wildcard before game week 18 to make sure I've got a strong enough bench to counteract having to bench them.
So let me get this straight. You're gonna bench your Liverpool assets and have a strong team around them for game week 18. Is that right?
I'm going to bench Trent and Mane and use whoever I have on my bench. So Rico will play, and then whoever I have on my bench.
Yeah, I think if you would bring the likes of Musette in, I've personally gone with Musette to play in Mane's stead in game week 18, and then to transfer out one of Alexander Arnold and one of Robertson. Most likely going to be Trent because that's where the money's kind of howled. I haven't really made any money there, but yeah, I certainly think that if you haven't used your wild card yet, you've got less than a month, and looking at those fixtures. Some people don't even use their wild card. They've gone through the season and they've not felt the need to, and they've done really well. And they get to like New Year's Eve and they're like, well, actually,
Baby FPL last year.
Yeah, so it's like it's one of those things where you may use it as a tool to prevent you taking a -4, -8. To navigate around that game week 18 fixture. I mean, certainly look to get rid of Johnson, Martial.
Yeah.
I'm not a massive fan of Barnes.
No, he would.
Mount.
If I was to wildcard this game week,
Zaha
which
in.
has gone through my head,
Musette,
it would
Zaha.
be Mount out, Barnes out, and Martial, and bring in Pulisic and Dele Alli, and then change Johnson and maybe Pope.
Yeah, well, I'll be bringing in Guaita and Johnson, depending on your.
Yeah,
I mean,
but then it would
could
Johnson to Kelly or someone like that. But
yeah, Kelly. I mean, Williams is obviously another one that you could possibly, but they're not keeping clean sheets.
No, but I just don't know what to do with. It's just whether Mason Mount plays this week, because if Mason Mount is going to play this week, then I could just do Martial to Pulisic this week and bench Barnes, and then bring Ali in for Mount next week for a -4. It's Mount that's playing on my mind, and then I think, well, if I've got my wild card, should I be playing it anyway?
Steve-O, what would you do in this dilemma?
Sorry, remind me.
So he's wondering whether to do his moves now or to wait to play his wild card. And I like
looking at the team now. The team's fine. I don't see any issues with the team now. I think that once it gets to around the game week 18 mark, where you could, it depends how much money you're going to lose out on Alexander Arnold and Mane, but maybe game week.
Well, he's not going to get rid of him. He's just going to bench him, isn't he?
No, that's the problem. Yeah.
So he's literally going. You've got to. You're working on a budget around those players, but the Barnes. I mean, I like the idea of you saying the Martial to Pulisic benching Barnes.
Yeah.
A lot of money though tied up in Barnes.
Yeah, but then if he's going to wildcard that's the thing. It's like I would be looking at. I'd be looking at the people that. The players that are going to give you the best value for money, really, at their price points and their positions. I mean, I think the goalkeeper could do with probably changing. Barnes, like you said, the players you've mentioned, Martial, Johnson,
yeah,
Mount is another one. I mean, it's actually not a bad a bad situation to play your wild card in to get those players out really, and
No.
getting players that just be bearing in mind that I'll be quite smart and look at. Thank you, Chelsea Fly. Take care. And look at trying to get in, take advantage of the price rises. Obviously, we've seen Mousse go up. We've seen Zaha look likely to go up now. I don't know what's going on with Gaita. I think is he set to rise, guys? Can you someone?
Not tonight.
Is he? I know he's been transferred in quite a bit, but it's play your own game territory. This is, you know, everyone will give you their own answer. I just think that I personally would look to utilise my wildcard if I had one around game week 18 like you are, and just pick the right game week to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, in this specific team here, I'd be looking to get rid of Mount and Barnes and Martial and bringing in 2 Spurs assets and downgrading, I don't know, whoever for a cheap mid to be able to do that.
I've got 1.3 in the bank, so I can do. I've got a little bit of room, but if I can't get Ali and Son, I'm just short of that.
Oh, unlucky. Yeah, I would try and somehow get them 2 in and get rid of Martial.
I do fancy Maddison though. Leicester's next 3 are so good.
Oh, I hope so. I hope so, for my sake.
Well, I just want to say thank you for being on the show tonight. We've literally pretty much run out of time.
That's all right, don't worry.
But it's a pleasure again.
Thanks for having me.
All of you guys that joined us tonight. Phil, Tips,
cheers, boys.
Tips, Davey P, One Eye Soccer TV, Boona coming on earlier on as well. We had Saeed as well coming on as a guest.
Block
FPL, can't forget him. Thank you, and join us tomorrow night where we will be streaming live. Looking forward to it, Steve-O.
Yes, like I said, join us tomorrow evening when Jason will be watching Crystal Palace versus Bournemouth. I'll be watching the Burnley versus Man City game. It's going to be a very new experience, isn't it, Jason? Because we're actually going to be watching football.
We can actually be watching the football via Amazon Prime. Again, last warning, guys. If you haven't got it, get Amazon Prime. Free trial, 30 days. Boom, boom, boom. And get yourself Twitch Prime as well as a bolt-on, free of charge. Subscribe to any streamer that you'd like to subscribe to if you are on Twitch.
And if you are, and for anybody that is watching this on the replay on YouTube, by all means, it's the usual story, really. Just if you've enjoyed the show, just simply hit the like button. That's all we can say now, isn't it, Jason?
Yeah, absolutely.
Just hit that like button. But other than that,
guys. Thank you for the support tonight, guys. Thank you. You guys are great.
Cheers, guys. Take care.
Bye.
Cheers, lads.